Yo, this is Eric. I wanted to bring this up today. Something else on my mind. Job applications. And that means that if you know how to apply a job, whether you want to be like a package handler, a cleaner, janitor, in-store shopper, preparing Amazon orders or any other food orders, grocery items, stocker, adding more foods on shelves at a grocery store, a waitress, a dishwasher, a manager for some restaurants or companies. Now, I don't know about applying a job as a business owner, but that's not what I'm referring about. I'm talking about job applications of people like me having a hard time getting a job. Companies and restaurants and other businesses, they are inconsistently hiring. I'm going to talk about those two things. Inconsistently hiring job applications. I was kind of slow about that, but here we go. Now that for job applications, with some questions that you may not understand. Like, they want to know about your background, your identity, your social security number. I mean, to those who are new for job applications who just got out of high school, you might not understand it. Because that's when I felt like it, when I didn't understand the job applications. When I was always filling out. But now that I'm years older and I kind of know the process and I know what my identity is about, then I would know what to do. I would know how to answer questions on the application. My first job was really at high school. Like, I didn't have a job until, my first job is when I was 15 years old. And I was working at the YMCA, and it was at a workability at school. And in 2016, I was working for the school. I was equipment manager. Then I got more job applications. I got more jobs after that. Like, I didn't really get a real job until 2019. And that's the thing about me, because when I'm trying to get a job, I'm not patient at all. Not at all. I am very impatient. Very. Because in order to get what I want in life, you have to have money in the bank account. Because like I said, money does buy freedom and happiness. Some of you may not agree, but if you got bills to pay, if you're wanting bills to your name, then you need money to pay them off. Unless they're free, you go right ahead and have them. But since when bills are free? But that's the thing, though. That's what pisses me off, is that you have to wait so much for people to hire you. You have to wait so much. It's like, what else can you really do in the meantime? I am never patient when it comes to jobs because I need that money. And you know what people be saying when they're hiring? Like, when they put up a sign, put up a board, or even a billboard that some companies or restaurants that are hiring right now. And then when you go up to apply, and then when you get a job interview, and they keep asking, why do you want to work here? I mean, we've been walking around of you posting signs that you're hiring, so that's why we're here. And we have bills to pay. We need money to save in our bank accounts. We need our freedom, our financial freedom. Duh! I mean, what other question do you mean why we want to work here? What else do you actually mean? Is there some other meaning behind it? Because I'm telling you the reason why now. There are people telling you why now. And another question that gets so difficult for me to answer all times. They ask this: what do you see yourself in 5 years? I mean, I could fake an answer. It's so easy to fake an answer than a real answer, because my real answer is, I don't know. But hopefully, I can last here. Hopefully, I could keep working at this company so that I could keep my bills paid and I don't have to pay my bills no more. I don't have to pay my house mortgage no more. I mean, I'm living with my mom, but I'm just saying for an example. You got bills, you got mortgages, you got car insurance. It's not a fucking beetle coming at me or this window, because this window's messed up. Doesn't roll all the way up. The beetle could come through, so I'm gonna be scared as shit. I'm gonna be dramatic if it comes in. But you have so many bills, insurances, and all that. And if you don't have a job, they're gonna keep taking away your money and keep taking it and taking it and taking it. And then, not only that, they'll probably put that on your record that you never pay your bills. On your identity record. I don't know. I think a lot of things, that there are consequences when you don't pay your bills. And for people that are inconsistently hiring, here's what I don't understand. You say you're hiring, why you're making us wait? How long does it take the process for you to let us get a job? For you to let us get into work? Because we need a job. Somebody's homeless and they need a job. Somebody has no money in their bank account. They need a job. They started their own business. They quit their job, but their business isn't paying off. They need a job. Some man got divorced by his wife and she's taking half of his shit. He needs a job. And especially when he doesn't, when the wife takes away his kids. And he has nothing left for that, financially. He's going to need a job so that he can start over. and build his money way back up. Like, we all need jobs, whether we like it or not. We don't have the patience. And here's the thing, that's another thing that's pissing me off. Right after we apply, not only it's difficult to apply, but it's mostly difficult to get hired because there's not enough responses. Like, I was applying to this job in San Pedro, working as a cleaner at their restaurant. Like, I get to clean before they open the restaurant. I applied. I really wanted that job. I was like, I only worked there for a few hours before they open. That would have helped me out a little bit. And it's not that much work. I could do it. But here's the thing. After the interview, and they liked my resume. After the interview, I sent them my job coach. They needed my other professional references. I sent them my job coach's number, email, and where she's working from. My job coach is a woman. And a guy too. I sent them the reference. No response. Because they're too busy getting the restaurant. Like, they're too busy handling things at the restaurant. They say they're hiring on Indeed, but I got an interview, but I get no response after that. Like, I've been following up with them. No response back. And that shit pisses me off. And it feels like in order to get a job, you have to follow up, but not be so desperate at the same time. What's the difference? What is the difference? Because I don't understand. Follow up, but don't be desperate. What is the difference between those two? And I've seen other videos where people have really had a hard time getting a job. I relate to that so much. Because they're trying to pay their bills and trying to feel like they're doing something with their life. I've seen a lot of that. I relate to it so much. And there's some comments that people be saying that, don't give up. Stop complaining. Just keep applying. You know what? People keep saying, keep applying, keep applying, keep applying, and eventually you'll get a job. That doesn't even help. It doesn't. We get more depressed when we get more depressed. We get fucking angry. We get so sad that we get rejected from job interviews, or better yet, no response. And they just rejected us without making it official. And people be saying, keep applying, you'll eventually get there. No. It's like you're not trying to make me feel better. It's like, here's this. They always saying this, saying that. Bro, people do a half-ass job trying to cheer you up. The people around you. They don't fucking get it. They say this, keep hiring, keep hiring, not keep hiring. Somebody else is hiring. So you expecting me to go apply to a job that I don't even want in the first place. The jobs I apply to, the jobs that I want, I would apply to them. The jobs that are hiring that would fit my schedule. That's why I want to apply. You'll find the right job. It's not that simple. You could barely find the perfect schedule you want at a job search. Job search. People have difficult time trying to find the job they want on a job search. There's so many, but you can't find the right one. Working 40 hours a week, who wants to do that? Because if they do that, they might end up breaking their back. But some people want to do that and they don't give a fuck about breaking their back. They just want the damn money instead of their damn health. I've had job applying struggles since 2016. 2016. 6 years ago. And the jobs I applied to, like the one in UPS, I used to have a hard time applying getting the job at UPS. I didn't get it till 2019. I've been applying since 2016, and in some interviews they don't follow me up. In some interviews, I asked them for their phone number, and they said no. Like the fuck? So how can we stay in touch then? You're not gonna call me back. It's like you're not letting me follow up with you. So the next time I apply to a job, I won't follow up as much. Because I know where the same results come from. And people who are trying to tell me that they're hiring, just keep applying. That shit don't help. It don't cheer me up. And if I don't get the job, whatever. Because honestly, I'm fucking tired of that shit. It's like the job process market, the job markets, they're not worth applying because we get the same old results that we did before. It's happened before. It's going to happen again. Eventually. I've been applying jobs since I got out of school. Like, this is August, right? I've had job interviews almost every single goddamn week. No callbacks. No response. And I did have job interviews last week. The one for Dave & Buster's in Long Beach. And I have these 2 job interviews this week coming up, starting tomorrow. I go at this one place about this job position. I have an interview with them tomorrow. And then another interview this Wednesday coming up. The next thing you know, if I don't get it, I don't get it. If I don't get the job, I don't get the job. It is what it is, because I'm not surprised with the same old results that I've got before. How is it supposed to be worth it to apply jobs when things don't go our way? You know, that's why people do something else. Like doing Uber Eats or side hustles. Because they're having a hard time trying to get a job that isn't working out for them. And for people who want to work at 9 to 5s, If you want a job like that, okay, go ahead. Just make sure you don't break your back. Because honestly, anything could happen. And people that try to get jobs, if it doesn't go their way, some people just going to give up. Because they tried and they tried. And they have had enough. And some people that apply to jobs, they are open to other areas than just their state. That's what I'm willing to try too. Some areas, work at some other areas. Instead of just the same areas that I've been trying to apply all over again. I'd rather work at a job that's far away than working at a job that's close by and I already know the same old work environment. You know? So it is what it is. I think I've repeated myself so much. All right, I'm done. Like, dislike. Share what you think. Comment what you think. And I'll see you on the next one. This is Eric. Peace.